County that President William Ruto is expected to preside over. Now, final touch-ups have been concluded with over 13,000 Kenyans expected at the newly renovated Kwale Stadium. Let us now link up with our reporter and anchor, Jesse Rogers, for an update. Jesse, good evening. How is the weather in Kwale County now? We are counting hours to the Mashujaa Day celebrations tomorrow. Bring us up to speed on the security situation, the mood from the residents, and the expectations as well. Jesse.
Well, Aseto, you put it right. We're coming to you live from County 002, Kwale County, which is a beehive of activities, bearing in mind it will be hosting this year's Mashujaa Day. All roads will be leading to Kwale Stadium, as you rightly put it, where the red carpet has been rolled out in anticipation of high-level dignitaries, government officials, state officers, and of course, Kenyans from all walks of life who will be conglomerating at the newly constructed stadium in Kwale County. Now, I talked about the stadium. It was constructed in collaboration between the county government of Kwale and the national government, which came in and ensured its completion right in time for this year's celebration. As you mentioned, President William Ruto will be leading these celebrations in Kwale County, and we understand the president is already present in the coastal counties, where tomorrow the doors will be opened as early as 4 a.m., where Kenyans from all walks of life will be streaming into the Kwale Stadium. And remember, the capacity is up to 13,000, so we definitely expect those doors to be open in order to ensure Kenyans are seated and are ready to celebrate, even as the head of state will be leading those celebrations. Remember, this year's theme is centered on affordable housing, so we'll definitely see a lot of speeches queued to perhaps illustrate the government's efforts in achieving this bottom-up economic transformation agenda centered on affordable housing. So be on the lookout for that. Equally, it has been a heavy political week where Kenyans have been waiting with bated breath, trying to find out what exactly will happen in the executive. It has been a battle of the deputies. Tomorrow, we'll be anticipating the arrival of course, President William Ruto, including cabinet secretaries and perhaps the appointed Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki, the law professor, might be making his way here. It's also proper to note that security has been tightened in Kwale County. A little bit earlier on, we were crisscrossing the roads, and you could definitely see spots of police officers, including the military officers, KDF, who are set to march tomorrow. Today, we definitely saw them making their preparations as they did that parade, the dress parade rehearsals, in anticipation of the arrival of the head of state and the CDF, that's President William Ruto. So that's the very latest in terms of the celebrations which will be hosted in Kwale County, which has a rich heritage of culture apart from the white sunny beaches, or sandy beaches rather. So it's proper to note that security has been tightened. Earlier on in the day, we had a sit down with the Coast Regional Commissioner, who gave her assurance to members of the Fourth Estate and the public in terms of their safety as they celebrate their Shujaas, whether right here in Kwale Stadium or back at home. Let's just listen in to what she had to say as we leave you with this.
Vilivyo kuhakikisha kwamba wageni wote ambao wanafika wameangaliwa sawasawa, mambo ya usalama imeangaziwa, na pia kuwashauri wananchi wa Kwale na kuwasihi kwamba hii ni fursa muhimu sana wamepata na ya kipekee. Napenda tu kuwashauri watu wa Kwale kwamba tuweze kujitokeza mapema na tuweze kuhakikisha kwamba tumeweza kuja pale Kwale Stadium, na tutafungua milango pale kuanzia saa 10 asubuhi.
Very well, Jesse Rogers there joining us from Kwale County. I'm really hoping that he also will be enjoying the cuisine that is in the coastal county, majority of them having coconut oil and coconut milk in them. Now, the 62nd Mashujaa Day celebrations in Kwale County comes at a time when the country needs heroes and heroines alike. Those that have left and continue leaving lasting marks in our lives in one way or the other. Today, we celebrate the men and women, the fearless individuals who continue to push this country forward. On a big key tonight, we ask you, who is your Shujaa? We ask you, who is your Shujaa? Celebrate your Shujaa on a BQ by sending their name, why they stand out, and a message to them on our toll-free number 22151. Indicate your name and your location. Talk to us on our social media platforms at Dennis Assetto, at KTN News KE on X. Our hashtag is Weekend Prime. We shall be reading some of your responses in this bulletin. But now let's take a short commercial break. We will be back with much more.